Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. For today's video, I was actually trying to figure out exactly how to go about doing the rest of the Sermon on the Mount, and actually even the rest of Matthew in general, because each one of these little sections would be good to talk about in their own videos, but for the sake of time and trying to get through Matthew in a somewhat timely manner, I'm gonna try to combine two of these little sections at a time throughout the rest of the Sermon on the Mount. So for today, we're going to read Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 through 20 with the English Standard Version. You are the salt of the earth, but if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to the whole house, or to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them. For truly I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not an iota, not a dot will pass from the law until it is all accomplished, or until all is accomplished. Therefore, whoever relaxes one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do the same will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever does them and teaches them will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I tell you, unless your righteousness exceeds that of the scribes and the Pharisees, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so the salt and the light. What I like about this one is salt. I love it in my food. It's great, it's wonderful, but when it does lose its flavor, when it does lose, I'm gonna say, its purpose, even though that's probably not the right word, the only good thing left for it is to be thrown out. Light. If we want to be the light of Christ, why are we hiding in the shadows? Why are we going around and, being very careful about what we say, where we say it? Did Jesus tell us to be careful of what to say and where to say it? I haven't found that in the scriptures yet. But if you have, please tell me in the comments where it says that Jesus tells us to be careful of what we say and how we say it. As far as talking about his mission, about his ministry, which is bringing everyone to him. Now, coming to fulfill the law. So this is where the earthly kingdom kind of comes into play. Jesus addresses that directly here. He flat says, hey, I didn't come to abolish the law. People thought that he would come, establish an earthly kingdom, and be done with everything. No, he came to live a perfect life, completely abiding by the law that God gave to Moses. And his death on the cross is what fulfilled that law. And that's exactly what he says here. My death will fulfill this law. So if we are to be the light of the world, if we are to be the salt of the earth, are we to neglect his teachings? Are we to neglect his examples? Because again, these two kind of go hand in hand if you think about it. Talking about being the salt, talking about being the light, and then Jesus saying that his death on the cross, or his death, he doesn't say on the cross here, but his death will fulfill the law. So if we are the salt and the light, then we need to continue to preach and talk about his life, his examples, and his fulfillment of the law. Not his abolishment of it, but his fulfillment of it. So anyway, I'll try to do a better job in my next few videos of not stammering and stuttering over my own words. But I do hope you found encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.